Many, many clubs in the New York City area. Are you ready for more show? One more bringing up Yiannis Psaroudis! Come on!
Happy Pride, happy Pride, happy Pride! I usually open up my sets by asking how many heterosexuals are in the audience. You know, just to get a rough idea of how many people I'm about to offend. But tonight, in honor of Pride, I'd like to ask how many queer Americans we have in the house tonight. All right, cool. Now I have a rough idea of who to hit on after the show. Seriously though, I couldn't be more proud to be on this gay lineup. This is my first time performing with other gay comedians, which also means it's the first time I landed a gig based on who I've already slept with. I came out to my parents when I was 20 years old. My mom came out and asked me point blank if I were gay, and I told her that I was. The next question she asked me took me a little by surprise. These men you go with, are they mavros? For those of you who don't speak Greek, this table excluded, obviously. Mavro is our word for black. So here's my mom, master's degree in education, talking about African American people in 1990 the way people talked about cancer patients in 1960. Ironically, she would much rather that all of my boyfriends be white, which in Greek is aspro. Go figure. So, the other day, I'm getting fucked senseless. No, seriously, if you had been there, you'd have thought this kid was trying to push my brain out through my nose from behind. And it occurred to me, we need a distinct salutation for gay pride, like Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. So I kicked Toby out of bed, turned off the camcorder, made myself a pina colada, put on Martha Wash's Greatest Hits, changed my mind and turned back on the camcorder, because I'm hella sexy when I ponder shit, slipped on an antique silk kimono and crawled out onto the fire escape to dwell on this for a while. And then it hit me like a bolt of pink lightning from the sky. The answer to the question was embedded in the question itself. Gay pride. Shayla, gay pride. Hey mom, it's me. I'm just calling to wish you a gay pride. Ma'am, here are your groceries. Thank you for shopping at Whole Foods and have a gay pride. So, there is nothing more embarrassing than attempting to exchange a dildo. Let me set the stage. I had just graduated university and I was in the process of moving from San Diego to San Francisco, and all of my stuff was in storage, and I got robbed. The burglar was very methodical and took an odd assortment of items, including my college degree for my BA in Spanish and my dildo. Near as I can figure, he was hoping to score some major Latin poo-tang. In his defense, that's what I had been using them for ever since I got them. Needless to say, I immediately called the school registrar and asked if he knew where I could buy a new dildo. He directed me to the Mission District's Good Vibrations, where I bought the Don Juan 6-inch vanilla. Now, my mom would be so proud that I didn't choose the Mavro model. But in this situation, the Aspro seemed like the logical choice. So the Don Juan is like the Cabbage Patch doll of dildos. Each one is molded, cast from a different mold, and hand-painted to look realistic. I was so excited. I ran home and unwrapped my package, both of them. And imagine my surprise to discover that I had accidentally been given the Don Juan 8-inch vanilla. Well, as any of my sexual partners will tell you, I try to be an accommodating lover. But there was no way that shit was fitting up inside the Yanni Pulani. It had to go back. So I headed back to the store and walked up to the counter with about as much confidence as George Bush checking his approval ratings. I mean, they don't even let you exchange underwear, and here I am trying to exchange 8 inches of silicone butt love. So I walk up to the counter and explain the situation to the big, black, beautiful butch bulldagger behind the counter, and she's nonplussed. She merely asks me, "Have you attempted to use the item?" I said, "Sister, if I could use the item, I wouldn't be up in here trying to return it." So, how come we only use air quotes? Why not air commas, ellipses, and exclamation marks? Did you hear that Helen is bringing her roommate, Tammy, to her cousin's wedding? Why no, you small-minded, ignorant bitch. I hadn't. My name's Yiannis Psaroudis.